Hello, hello. My name is Terry Alford, and I am known as a women's wealth strategist. I specialize in helping business women build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and leave multi-million dollar legacies. Some people will say that I help business women build six-figure retirement streams over six-figure retirement dreams. And on today, my message is to tell you to use your brilliance to fuel your resilience. Yes, I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you. I want you to use your brilliance to fuel your resilience. I've had incredible conversations with women on today, y'all. I am fired up for Saturday. I'm telling y'all, I'm so fired up for Saturday. By the way, let me go ahead and put this plug in before we get into the topic deeply on today. But on Saturday, we are having the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon this Saturday in Dallas, Texas. Register at jointerry.com/luncheon. Tickets are on sale now. I know a few people have told me, Terry, I'm coming and I'm going to be VIP. Well, if you're going to be a VIP woman at the Business Women Building Wealth Luncheon, I really want you to get your tickets by Wednesday at the latest, okay? Because there are some things that I'm preparing for you, and I don't want you to miss out on all the goodies as a VIP. So please make sure you get your VIP tickets by Wednesday. But if you have to get it after then, just know you may have to get some of your stuff, a little differently because you wait. Okay, so don't wait. Go ahead and get your tickets today. So let's talk about resilience. Let's talk about being resilient. So, first of all, I want you to understand that resilience, you know what? I'm going to have it defined for you. I'm going to tell you the exact definition for it, okay? It is defined as the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly from difficulties. A synonym or word that means the same thing as another word, they're similar. Synonym is toughness. Toughness. Resilience means being tough, being strong, being about your business and saying, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm going to do it anyway. At the end of the day, I'm going to make it happen anyway. As long as God is on my side, I know I cannot fail. I will not fail. He got me. Now, I do need to do what I'm supposed to do and be a great steward of everything that he has given to me and have provided me with. But someone who is resilient is someone that's hard to break. You got to be darn near unbreakable if you want to be a full-time entrepreneur. If you are building a business, you got to be darn near unbreakable. Sometimes you're going to feel like you want to break. Sometimes you're going to feel like you want to quit. Sometimes you're going to feel like, you know what? I don't know if this is it. Oh, that rhyme. Bars. Type bars in the comment section. Sometimes you are going to feel like, why? Like, really? Is this life? Is this really happening? But you have to be resilient. You have to be resilient. You have to have mental toughness. You have to have emotional intelligence. And you have to use your brilliance to fuel your resilience. Terry, how do you do that? How do you use your brilliance to fuel resilience? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you do it? Well, first, you need to take inventory of what you have accomplished. Too often, as women in business, women about our business, men, I know you're watching too. Hey, fellas, too many times we are hard on ourselves, especially us high achievers. Like, we look at things and we're like, I should have did this better. I could have done this better. Like, we don't even know how to take compliments all the time. Sometimes when people are giving us a compliment, we're like, great, but thank you, but I wish I had we have stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. So one of the ways that you can use your brilliance to fuel your resilience is to take true inventory. Take true inventory of what you have accomplished and give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate your wins. I made a post last week and I mentioned that I was doing this application for a business opportunity. And one of the things that I had to answer was, what has been your biggest business accomplishment? I was like, well, should I put this? Should I put that? Like, I don't know. And as I started thinking, I was like, nope, I'm going to put this. No, I'm going to put that. No, I'm going to say this. I've been able to have clients across the country be able to do business with me and say, Terry, I trust you with doing a financial needs analysis for my family. I trust you with finding the right insurance product for me. I trust you with my retirement plan that I just received from my ex-husband. We got a divorce. I inherited his retirement plan. I trust you to tell me what I can do with these funds so that my money is safe and it's still growing at the same time, because I have a few more years before I retire. I trust you to help me be able to make sure there's going to be money for my children's future when they go to college and they get their first job. I don't want them to get it out of the mud. I want them to have access to cash, like six figures cash. Like I want them to have a great start. So I have parents, I have individuals, I have business owners that have trusted me with their finances. When people trust you with their money, they really trust you, right? So I built trust with people who were strangers. I built trust with people who've been strangers all the time. Some of you who are listening to me now are technically a stranger, but you don't feel like a stranger because you're like, well, I listen to you all the time. I haven't met you, but when I meet you in person at the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon, when I meet you in person, I'm going to feel like I already know you. So that is to me, that's a big business accomplishment. I feel like that's an accomplishment that I can put down. I can put down how I have several clients across the country. I can mention how I use my self-employed income to build my home. I can mention how during the pandemic, I had only been a few months into full-time entrepreneurship, but I was able to teach others, lead others, make money, drive from Dallas to Horn Lake to Houston to make sure my mom got the best care possible when she was battling cancer. I know I did those things. And I know that I can do things that other people would say are hard or difficult. I've handled those things, so of course I can handle these things. That's the first step of using your brilliance to fuel your resilience. You got to take inventory. Say, you know what? Let me check myself, right? Let me make a checklist and see how bad I really am. I'm bad. Okay, can y'all tell I'm in a good mood today? If you've been listening to me and watching me for a while, you know I got a song for everything, okay? So anyway, you got to really take inventory of what is it that you have done? What hard things have you overcome? How brilliant are you? I mean, even if you have to go as far to say you won first place in the science fair back in 8th grade, because you came up with something no one else was able to come up with. I remember when I was a principal, we used to have Shark Tanks, and the children would have to present what they created. And one guy, I won't say everything he created, but I'll just say he created this incredible helmet that did some things that no other helmet does. I'll just leave it at that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this child is brilliant. I wonder if he knows how brilliant he is. I wonder if you know how brilliant you are. Once you discover how brilliant you truly are, you're going to be more resilient. Instead of embracing the negative talk and the negative hearsay that's out there in the streets that may be in, well, I was about to say in your sheets, but that's another story for another day. Listen, I'm telling you that if you really think about how brilliant you are, it'll fuel your resilience. It will fuel your resilience. It really will. So, what's another thing that you can do to fuel your resilience? Because you're like, well, Terry, I know the things that I've accomplished. I know I can do hard things. I know I can do difficult things. I know that I can push through. I know I have overcame challenges before, but I'm tired. I saw a very sweet woman's post the other day. She said, well, it wasn't to me, but I read it. I was like, wow, I need to talk to her. She said, Lord, I just want my tribe. Where is my tribe, Lord? The second thing you can do to use your brilliance to fuel your resilience is think about the people that you have been there for. Okay. Think about the people that you have served in the past. Maybe they are your clients. Maybe they've been in one of your classes. Maybe they've been an employee for you. You've been their manager. Maybe they've been a student. I want you to think about the lives that you've changed because of your involvement into other people's lives, because you may forget how brilliant you are. And I want you to think about this. What is it that I need? What is it that I need? What is it that I need to be more resilient? What is it that I need in order to get through these tough times? Who is it that I need? See, here's what I believe. I believe that everybody brings something to the table. Everybody knows somebody that somebody needs to know. So think through some people that you can reach out to and say, you know what? I'm looking for someone that does this. I'm looking for someone that can help me with this. I'm looking for a therapist. I'm looking for a chef. I'm looking for whatever it is that you're looking for in this season. I want you to actually ask, like say it. Like I did a live the other day and I say, tell people what you want. Tell them what you need. Tell them what you want them to do. I spoke with a woman today and I shared with her, I said, I know you have a lot of goals and dreams and gifts and talents, and you're building out this incredible nonprofit. But I want you to understand that in order for you to bring in the money that you want to bring in, you have to make an ask. People are not just going to show up and just be like, boop, I'm going to give this to you, because they don't know what you do. You have to open your mouth. They don't know what you need. You have to open your mouth. You tell people, this is what I want. This is what I need. I need someone who, do you know anybody that does this? And you use your brilliance to fuel your resilience because you have attracted these people who are going to be there to help you move forward, to help you in your mission. But you got to work on your mindset, and you have to understand that you have to be resilient. There are going to be some crazy things that happen. There are going to be some unexpected things that occur. For example, for the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon, I actually had to move my event 7 days before the event unexpectedly. Had no idea this was going to be done. But guess what? It's still happening. And within a matter of hours, I was able to speak back to the former venues space. And I was able to speak to them and say, you know what? I'm not going to change the date of my event because of your mistake. I'm not going to change the time of my event because of your mistake. I am going to take my money elsewhere. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Have a nice life. I could have quit. I could have said, I can't believe this. I got all these incredible women that are coming to this event, and you mean to tell me I need a space? Was able to get a space, not just get a space, but get a space that is going to change how the women are going to experience what they need to experience for their transformation. It's actually working out better than I ever could imagine. But I had to be resilient and say, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to use my brilliance and I'm going to use this as a story for the glory. The things that you're going through is not just for you, it's so that you can help somebody else be able to get through something. That's why I'm telling y'all this story. I'm telling you this story because somebody here needs to know that it's time for you to be more resilient. It's time for you to be more resilient. Like, you need to be tougher. You need to be tougher. I used to be the type of people pleaser who would say, well, dang, well, this person's not doing this. They're not doing, what could I do? How can I, me, please, why pick me? No, those days are gone. Those days are long gone. Because what I was doing in those times and in those moments, I was asking other people to tell me that I'm worthy. I don't think y'all are listening. I don't think y'all don't understand. That's why y'all gotta be at the luncheon. I was asking, without even noticing it, I was asking people to validate that I was worthy. I was a people pleaser because I did not truly understand and feel that I'm worthy. I didn't act like I was worthy because I'm like, tell me I'm worthy. Tell me I'm worthy. Tell me I'm worthy. And when they wouldn't tell me I was worthy, then I had to be like, well, dang, what do I do now? Those days are gone. Because if you get caught up into having people tell you that you're worthy, instead of you knowing that you're worthy, you're going to be stagnant in your business. You're going to be stagnant in your wealth building. You're going to be stagnant in your growth because instead of you doing what you really can do, you're going to convince yourself you're not worthy of that yet. You're going to say, well, I'm not going to charge that price because I'm not worth that yet. I'm not going to ask them to pay for these services because I'm not worthy. You don't know that you're saying that, but you really are. I got a friend I had to have a tough conversation with last week. She got all these credentials on paper. Her business is good. But, well, on paper, her business is established. Let me say it that way. But she's done all of this for her marketing and her branding and advertisements and her business plan. She got all this stuff together on paper. Has not made a sale yet. You know why? Because she haven't asked for it. The reason she hasn't asked for it is because she don't feel like she's worthy. Until she feels like she's worthy, she's not going to build wealth. Until I felt like I was worthy, I didn't realize that I kept shooting myself in the foot instead of acting and behaving and operating and embodying what it takes to be a businesswoman who's truly building wealth. That's why you got to be at the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon, because the conversations that we are having is going to be for your transformation. Thank you for those of you who are coming because you're like, Terry, I want to support what you're doing. I appreciate that. Continue to support what I'm doing. I appreciate that. But trust and believe everybody is going to get something, because we are going to have conversations that are going to provoke transformation. You will not leave the same way that you came. I can speak about being resilient because I was resilient before I even knew I was being resilient. I just knew it had to get done. I need a solution. But when I started realizing I'm worthy of so much more, it wasn't just about checking a box. It was about looking at the holistic picture, my overall calling. So now I'll be honest, I've never been afraid to ask for a sale or something like that. But well, let me back up. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Because there are many times in which I knew I had an opportunity to offer something for somebody, to provide a solution and give them a price and an invoice. And I was like, not ready yet. Procrastination. I heard this weekend. Bridget said this weekend. Bridget Washington, you did a phenomenal job, by the way. Bridget said procrastination is the cancer that kills so many dreams. It keeps so many dreams from becoming your reality. I was procrastinating. I was convincing myself, yeah, not me, not yet. Go to somebody else. Go to this person. Go to that person. That person, the person to do it. Not me. Because I didn't really see my own brilliance. I was not even really paying attention to how brilliant I was. But when I discovered, you know what? I got this. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that. I got these people in my circle. I got these people that have my back. There is no losing. There is no losing. There is no losing. If you want to be a businesswoman that builds wealth, guess what? You got to work on this first. If your mindset is not right, you're going to mismanage your money. You're not going to make enough money. You're not going to leave a multi-million-dollar legacy. You're just not. If your mindset isn't right, your movement is going to be all over the place. You know why? Because your mindset is not right. You got to know who you are and whose you are. And if you are at a place in which you're discovering who you are and whose you are, that is okay. I'm not here to judge you, but I am here to help you. Feel free to send me a message. Feel free to send me a DM. Make sure you buy your tickets to the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon, because that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about how to be resilient. We're going to talk about the things that are happening in our minds that keep us from making true wealth be a reality. We're going to talk about the money moves that we need to make so that we're not just making all this money and not managing it in a way in which we have money for tomorrow. We want to make sure that if we do want to retire in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years from our business or from our job, we got options and we plan for it and we're preparing for it. And because we know what that number is and we know what the products are and we know the road that we want to go down, our movement is going to be a reflection of us working towards generating income that we need to make, because we believe that it's possible. There are 8 million people in Dallas. That was Fort Worth. There are 8 million people. We will never run out of clients. We will never run out of leads. We will never run out of potential business opportunities. If you're not in Dallas, that's fine. Guess what? Wherever you are, there are still way more possibilities than there are distractions. Really, there are more possibilities than there are distractions. You just tend to focus on the distractions. You just tend to think that there is competition. There's no competition. The people who are called to me are called to me. The people I'm for, the people I was positioned for and purposed for, they're mine. The difference is either I'm going to show up for them and they're going to say, Terry, I appreciate what you do, and I'm going to be compensated for that, or not. And when I say compensated or not, compensated can be money, or it can be something coming back to me. One of my lives from last year, I spoke about a law of reciprocation, right? Like sometimes you can be really, really good to a person, and you may decide to sponsor something that they have going on, right? Now, I'm not saying go out here and don't be a philanthropist. Yeah, we all need to serve. It's funny to me how some people say, "Oh, I don't do nothing for free. I don't do nothing for free. I don't do nothing for free. I don't work for free." Okay, and I just leave it like that. Because one of the secrets, and I'll be telling more about this on Saturday, one of the secrets to helping me be able to have a sustainable business and have a consistent flow of people who are interested in my products or services is being a servant. Being a servant, volunteering, gifting my gifts and tools to nonprofit organizations, and from there It grows my tribe, it grows my impact, it grows my influence, and ultimately it grows my income. Use your brilliance to fuel your resilience. You're going to have tough days. You're going to have tough times. Be smart about it. Say, who do I need to be around? Who do I not need to be around? Who do I need to listen to? Who do I not need to listen to? And sometimes that who do you need to listen to? It's you. Sometimes who do you not need to listen to? Is you. You have to pray for discernment. You have to seek wisdom. It's important that everybody has someone that can pour into them, and that's going to be a great accountability coach that's going to tell you the truth, not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear, so that you can really, really move with resilience. Really move with resilience. You have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to know things are going to not always go your way. But you have to stand firm in knowing that's a part of the process. You cannot quit. You want to know why I'm still standing? And I am standing off 4 feet 11 inches. I am standing. Okay. You want to know why I'm still standing? Because I'm resilient. You know why I'm going to win? You know why I have won over many others? It's because I don't give up. I don't quit. Some of you quit too soon. You start one thing and then you quit and then you start something else and then you quit and then you start something else. Of course it's not going to work. You haven't been in it long enough. You haven't stayed firm long enough. You haven't built enough people in your audience. Enough people don't know what you do and how you serve others. Of course it's not working for you because you keep hopping. Because you keep hopping from thing to thing. You keep confusing your audience. Can y'all tell I'm so excited about Saturday? I'm so excited about Saturday. On this Monday, I hope that this message has been educational for you. I hope it's been inspirational. I hope it's been motivational. I see I have a few comments. Dr. Larry White, yes, he said support Terry Alford. She is awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Larry White Sr., for having this incredible experience this weekend. I was with Dr. Larry White this weekend, and let's see who else we had. We had Miss Rhonda Hutchison. Let's see, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, Bridget Washington. I met a lot of great people. And as I was meeting those great people, there were people who didn't. I will say they did validate. They said, "Yeah, Terry, you're awesome." But here's the thing. I feel like more people are seeing how worthy I am because I first was able to recognize my own worthiness. And so if you are a worthy woman and you are available and you are committed to making sure that you have so much more in 2024, you are going to get your ticket and you are going to be ready on Saturday from 10 to 2. Some people are asking, like, what do I wear? Show up like you want to be remembered, because guess what? You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to meet. You may meet your next client. You may meet your next business partner. You may meet your next recruit. You may meet your next sponsor, your next donor. You just never know. You never know. I got to go. I got some other things I need to do. But I thank you all so much for watching my live. I see the hearts and I see the likes. I can't see who they are right now. But I definitely thank you for watching this video. If you are serious and not curious about discovering ways where we can work together, make sure you send me a DM. And before we go, I will say I do want to know how you are enjoying these lives. If you found this to be educational, type educational in the comment section. If you found it to be inspirational, type inspirational. If you found it to be motivational, type motivational in the comment section. Feel free to share it with others as well. All right, all right, all right. It's time for me to wrap it up. I will see you all again. I will see you all again on tomorrow. And I feel like there's one more thing. Oh, by the way, if you're watching me live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, type hashtag replay. I love seeing who was able to go back and catch the video. Okay. So make sure you put hashtag replay if you are catching the replay. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Remember, use your brilliance to fuel your resilience. Adios.